I got to thinking about these adventures for seniors, cycling adventures for seniors, and I got to wondering, does every bit of scenery have to be something beautiful, like down at the beach, down at the ocean, or at a park up in the mountains? Maybe there are some other adventures that we can enjoy as seniors by getting on our bike and enjoying a bike ride somewhere. I'm going to show you an adventure that I like that we do at least once a week. I gather with my friends for a buffet lunch where we discuss the news, a lot of politics. Sometimes it can be a little animated, not heated animated, but we get excited sometimes about what we see in the news, and we enjoy the interaction, the discussion. So let's go on a bike ride. It's not going to be a long one, it's going to be a short one, but to a local restaurant, because I want to encourage some of us to get out there more on our bike. And you don't have to find a beautiful park. You can just ride your bike to enjoy lunch with your friends. So let's go for a ride. As always, I start on the bike path in front of my home. I live over there to the left. There is a bike lane on the side of the road. You can see a bicyclist down there using it, but I feel much safer using this lane because it's so separated from the cars. Not that it's 100% safe. Here's a problem right here. People with children or their pets, they're very unpredictable. It's understandable. Those children haven't been taught yet about where to go, and they can just run right out in front of you. I always slow down a lot when I approach people like that because I don't want to hurt anyone. But I think still it's safer than using the bicycle lane on the side of the road, again, like that cyclist is using. All right, I'm going to cut ahead down here a lot further to where I'm going to encounter cars. This area here, I don't have to worry about cars. But further down, yes, I do have to encounter cars. So right down here, I'm going to be turning right. And what I try to do is watch very carefully and get into the left-hand lane over here because I'm going to turn into this parking lot. Using parking lots like this is another way of trying to stay away from the traffic. I mean, yes, there will be cars here, but at least they'll be going a lot slower than on the roads. Like that main thoroughfare to the left over there, the avenue, 45 miles per hour speed limit over there. Now here, another area to be very careful of. This is in front of Costco. And there's a lot of pedestrians here. Again, possibility of people with children, people with shopping carts. It just pays to slow down and take your time. Let everybody who thinks they have the right of way have the right of way, even though they were at a stop sign. They were supposed to stop. I always stop and I wait. And if I have to, I'll give the right of way to somebody else, like that car over there. It's just easier to be polite. I don't want to get hit by anyone. So I always yield when I can because I want to be safe. I've been hit by a car once. Not badly. I wasn't seriously injured, but I just try to be safe. Here's another area where it's a little bit tricky. Waiting for the light to turn green here so I can cross this roadway. I'm fortunate right now because if you look to the other side of the street, there's somebody over there waiting to cross the street. So they've pushed the button for the walk signal, and that just gives me more time to cross the street. And if there are pedestrians in the street, the cars are more likely to slow down and yield the right of way. And here I am. This is the parking lot where the restaurant is. That's where I am joining my friends for lunch. It's called Ming Dynasty, and we like their buffet. I'll show you the buffet. The cheap stuff is down here at the beginning because they want you to fill your plate up with the really cheap stuff, so you don't have room for the expensive stuff. But those of us who have eaten here often enough, we just know. And then as you get down here to the second cart, it gets a little bit more expensive, but still. Egg rolls, wontons, fried rice, white rice, chow mein. I like the chow mein. Sweet and sour chicken. And then down here, the third cart is where it starts to get into the good stuff. Those are the pot stickers. Beef and broccoli in the back, chicken in the back, green beans in the front. I love that chicken right there. It's grilled chicken. I don't know what's in the back. More pork or chicken, I don't know. Shrimp in the back, fish in the front, and this are the sweet rolls. All right, so now after lunch with my friends, I'm getting ready to get back on the road. Green light to cross the street. What's this white car going to do? Let me go, thank you. I try to watch the driver to see if their face is pointed in my direction. Are they looking at me? Are they seeing me? And then continuing on back to arriving at my home, safe and sound, not hit by any cars, and I can go have a nap after lunch. So there it was, lunch with my friends. I always enjoy those lunches. And again, I want to encourage people, if you have a bike, especially an e-bike, that can be very fun to ride. I love my Pedego. Get out on your bike. Go on a little adventure just simply by enjoying lunch with your friends. The ride there will stimulate your appetite, and you could enjoy a fun lunch with your friends. We always have fun when we get together. For example, one of the guys, I shouldn't laugh, he believes very strongly in things like Bigfoot and visitors from outer space, the UFO stuff. In fact, he tried to convince me one time. I got to tell you this story. There was a two-part series on TV about UFOs, and he said, "Oh, you got to watch this. You got to watch this. You'll be thoroughly convinced." Well, I did. I watched the series, and the next time we met for lunch, he asked me, did you watch it? I said, yeah, I watched it, and I am thoroughly convinced. This smile came up on his face, and I said, I genuinely now believe that every single one of those people they interviewed saw a flying object they could not identify, which is what a UFO is. And he's just kind of deflated. But we always enjoy our lunch. And that's the whole point of me doing this video, is to encourage people, get on your bike. Enjoy a nice bike ride to a restaurant. Have lunch with your friends. The bike ride home will help you to burn off some of the calories that you enjoyed during lunch. It doesn't have to always be a scenic view somewhere, although I showed you a little bit of scenery of the buffet itself. So again, the whole point of these videos is to encourage people, especially my age, to get out there and get some exercise, enjoy some fresh air on a bicycle. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Click either the like or the dislike button. Doesn't matter which one you click. Each one is considered an engagement. YouTube doesn't count the negatives. They just count each engagement, and that increases my ranking. So people actually do me as much good by disliking my videos as they do by liking my videos. And tell others about it. And as always, thanks for watching.